What's up, YouTube? I am Mr. Zezima666 from Zezima Productions, back again here with Dragon Fable story walkthrough part 10. And we've hit double digits in our series now, and, well, I'm gonna attempt in one video to complete an entire storyline part and start another storyline part. If you remember earlier, I tried to start the Spelchure storyline, and it wouldn't let me because I wasn't a high enough level. But I think the level you have to be to activate it is 10, because that's the level I am now, and I was, of course, able to do it. So if you can't activate it, level up to level 10, and then you should be able to do it. But, it's pretty simple. There's 3 quests. The first one is basically just a long cutscene of, like, it just gives you some background information on this guy on Spelchure and what his plans are with the dragons and the dragon saga and stuff like that. And then the second quest, you go to the West Wind Village, where where Spelcure's army pretty much just totally annihilated, and you basically just go there and find out what happened. And the third quest is a war at Seething. It's one of those, like, you fight endless waves of enemies, and there's both like players can fight on one side or they can fight on the other side, and just whoever has more players who fight more will obviously win the war. But that fire war was a long time ago. It's already done. You can still fight endless waves, or you can go ahead and fight with the boss battle. It's your preference. I didn't put it in this video because I think it was just a waste of time. But that's what the Spelchure quest is. And the first cutscene, it was you can pause it. I think I had it at 1 times, and I think I gave each speech bubble a couple seconds for people to read. But if you're interested in that, you can just keep pausing and playing the video to read what they're saying if you're interested in that. But I read it, but I wasn't. I'm not going to explain what happened. Well, I kind of did. They went and attacked this West Wind Village, which is where we are. And this guy right here, he's got like 400 health or something. And he's like the boss of this level. But he's not too hard. You can stun him, and then you can basically just, use all your special attacks on him. But then you talk to these guys. And then these guys, these temple priests, you can do this quest over and over again, and if you get enough like wind scrolls or something like that, you can actually exchange those for him, and he'll give you a special weapon. So you can do that. But I really didn't care for it. I didn't look at the shop too much. It's just extra work that I didn't want to do. But you can talk to him, and he'll talk to you about the attack, which is what I explained, that Spelcure's army just basically came in, destroyed their walls, and took the white dragon box. And those monsters that we fought to get in here, they came in looking for food and supplies because the walls were down and they were unprotected. And these guys were just hiding in a corner because they didn't have any way to defend themselves. So it was basically suicide if they went out there. And then he'll also talk to you about the white dragon box. And he'll tell you about the prophecies that the 2 dragon box, one holds the dragon to destroy all of lore, the other one holds the dragon to save all of lore. So you can talk to him about that. And then you can view his shop, and then you can just exchange wind scrolls for him for weapons. And then once you complete this quest, you get a wind seal fragment, and that's how you would get them. But I wasn't interested in it. The next thing we're going to do, as I said, I didn't show the fire war, so I just immediately went back to the Wind Orb saga. And the first quest for the pirates, I didn't go to Osprey Cove, but pretty much all he says in the cutscene there is that he wants the water-breathing potions from this ship that I think was either taken, that like the ninjas already had, or they like took under their own control. I'm not sure why they're there, but they have control of the water-breathing potions, and the pirates want those to sell so they can make a lot of money. But I'm not going to explain what happens at the end of the quest because you'll see soon enough. But I'm just going to say we're going to be working for the pirates for a long time, because we kind of screwed up. Again, not going to say what happened exactly, but that's that. Some of these enemies in this quest, though, you can walk right past because they're just positioned so you don't have to fight them. I actually managed to walk past 3 or 4 guys in one part, but then when I came back, I accidentally fought all of them because I forgot about it. But I'll point that out when we get to that. But they're in the powder room. That's where the water-breathing potions are. So you got to go to the captain's court. Okay, see here, that's where the 3 guys were, and I just walked right past them. I didn't have to fight any of them. But you got to go left when you go down that ladder, and you go to the captain's quarters, and you got to fight the boss battle, this captain guy, and he's pretty strong. He's got about 700 health, which is actually pretty decent. It's probably the hardest boss battle we've faced so far. Maybe other than that little kitten thing, that little dark egg-eating kitten at the end of the Dragon Egg Saga. He was pretty hard, but not too bad. But he's a pretty standard fight. He's not that hard. But after that, you go back, and you go all the way to the right, and that's where the powder room is, and you gotta fight about 7 more people after that. So I had to use my healing potions. This is a pretty hard quest. It was for me. It's not hard as much as it is time-consuming. It will take your health out, and you can die if you don't watch your health that well. I actually had to use some mana potions for Tomic. I think I used both, or at least one, to get his potions back. But after that, you get to the powder room, you get the water-breathing potions. But he's like, oh, good job. But then he sees the look on your face. It's like, what happened to the bomb I gave you? Evidently, he gave you a bomb. And, yeah, you blew up the ship with the water-breathing potions. So he's basically pissed off at you now. And he says, I'll cover for you this time, but if this happens again, I will sell you out and ship your ass off to jail. But basically, all those water-breathing potions are now in the ocean. So if you went and took a swimming in the ocean, you can now breathe underwater. So that's fun. So I think from past experience, I think you actually go into the water, underwater, and fight some water guys. So I would not elementize your dragon with water. He was in this quest, but I want to do it in the future quest because I think it will work against you. But that's it for this video, guys. Please like, rate, and subscribe. But let's get to the recap page. As I just said, like, rate, and subscribe. Click the bottom YouTube link to visit my channel where playlist of AQ World Story Walkthrough and the Dragon Fable Story Walkthrough are. I try to post 2 videos a day, one Monday through Friday, one on Dragon Fable and one on AQ Worlds. Saturday and Sunday, I take the days off to do some more recording for the next week's and the editing for the next week's videos. So I'm actually recording these videos on Saturday and Sunday, but this video probably won't be published to YouTube till like Thursday or Friday. So I hope you guys liked the video. I worked hard on it, and I will see you guys next time. Peace.